ॐ श्रुति स्मृतिपुराणानाम् ॐ श्रुति स्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत् व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्वी नावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः। Okay. So anybody would like to? Didn't get a chance to chant. Yeah, Satish ji, did you? Okay. Yeah. So we will chant from the first verse, second chapter onwards. All of you can repeat. Sanjaya Uvacha.
Sanjaya Uvacha.
Tam tatha kripaya vishtam.
Tam tatha kripaya vishtam.
Ashrupurna kulekshanam.
Ashrupurna kulekshanam.
Vishidantamidam vakyam.
Vishidantam idam vakyam.
Uvacha madhusudanaha.
Uvacha madhusudanaha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha.
Kutastva kashmalamidam.
Kutastva kashmalamidam.
Vishame samupasthitam.
Vishame samupastitam.
Anaryajushtamasvargyam.
Anaryajushtamasvargyam.
Akirtikaram Arjuna.
Akirtikaram Arjuna.
Klaibyam masmagamah partha.
Klaibyam masmagamah partha.
Naitatvayupapadyate.
Naitatvayupapadyate.
Kshudram hrudaya daurbalyam.
Shudram hrudaya daurbalyam.
Tyaktvottishta parantapa.
Tyakpo uttishta parantapa.
Arjuna uvacha.
Arjuna uvacha.
Katham bhishmamaham sankhye.
Katam bhishmamaham sankhe.
Dronancha madhusudana.
Dronancha madhusudana.
Ishubhif pratiyotsyami.
Ishubhit pratiyotsyami.
Pujarha varisudana.
Pujarha varisudana.
Guru nahatva.
Guruna hatva.
Hi mahanubhavan.
Hi mahanubhavan.
Shreyo bhoktum.
Shreyo bhoktum.
Vaikshyam.
Vaikshyam.
Api haloke.
Api haloke.
Hatvartha kamanstu.
Hatva kamanstu.
Guru nihaiva.
Guru nihaiva.
Bhunjiya bhogan.
Bhunjiya bhogan.
Rudhira pradigdhan.
Rudira pradigdhan.
Again, Guru nahatva hi mahanubhavan.
Guru nahatva hi mahanubhavan.
Shreyo bhoktum bhaikshyamapi haloke.
Shreyo bhoktum vaikshamapi haloke.
Hatvartha kamanstu guru nihaiva.
Hatvartha kamanstu guru nihaiva.
Bhunjiya bhogan rudhira pradigdhan.
Bhunjiya bhogan rudira pradigdhan.
Yeah. So, we have entered the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, last class, where by now Arjuna's state of mind has changed to somebody who sees a no-win situation, who sees that this war is going to bring destruction, and that of course we know, everybody knows that war is not a picnic, but nobody is going to win. Even the so-called victorious party, victorious person cannot call himself or herself a winner. That is Arjuna's contention, and he has come to a point where he laid his arms down, after which, to his surprise, Krishna said, Kutastva kashmalamidam, where did you get this kind of faint-heartedness? Never saw you like this before. That was the response. A very unsympathetic response. On top of that, Klaibyam masmagamaf partha. Your behavior is highly unmanly. Like that, he got whipped by Krishna. And then again, Arjuna, of course, nobody likes to be told like that. And how can you say that? We respond like that. So, without saying those words, how can you say that? He said, Katham Bhishma Maham Sankhe. How can I kill Bhishma and others? Can you ever imagine Bhishma killing Bhishma, killing your own guru? And Madhusudana, oh Madhusudana, you are Madhusudana, but they are going to call me Guru Sudana if I go into this war. And no, I don't want to be called those kinds of names. Not possible, it's not thinkable. And that is what he said. Now he's continuing that argument. He's going to continue for a few more verses till verse number 8. He's going to speak. So we are not done with Arjuna yet. So we just chanted this. Guruna hatva hi mahanubhavan shreyo bhoktum bhaikshyam apiha loke hatvartha kamanstu guruni haiva bhunjiya bhogan rudhira pradigdhan. This is what he says. In short, he says, it would be better for me to live on alms. Alms means ALM, not ARMS. ARMS, he already has alms. 2 arms he has, and he has weapons arms also. Both he has. And ALMS. Better to live on alms than to go into this war. This is how far he's slowly moving away. Talking about bhiksha. Bhiksha, Indian tradition, there is always bhiksha there. So this bhiksha is a very interesting concept. And so he says, Guruna hatva hi mahanubhavan. These are all not simply my teachers. And we all have teachers. But they are all great people. Mahanubhavan. Earlier also we mentioned it. They're not ordinary people. And such people, killing them, it's better to be on bhiksha. Bhoktum bhaikshyam. Bhaikshyam bhoktum shreyaha. This is what he says here. So this bhiksha, he brings this idea of bhiksha. Bhiksha means you literally go and ask others for food. See, why bhiksha? Why not Arjuna just say, okay, let's call off this war and then walk away? Why bhiksha comes? Well, he can't walk away from this war. And if he walks away, Duryodhana is not going to keep quiet. He may be attacked from the back, and the fury is going to be so much, and he can't stop that fury. And even if all that didn't happen, he's alive and the war is called off, Duryodhana is going to say, let's play another game of dice. Something is going to come up, and Yudhishthira is going to play another game of dice. And he doesn't seem to be a person who says enough is enough. And he's talking about dharma all the time. And then he will be sent off back to the forest. Capital punishment will be there. And so he knows bhiksha is better, he says. He has to live on food being offered by somebody else, or food that he can grow by himself, he can get by himself. Now, bhiksha is an interesting concept. Only 2 types of people are allowed to ask for bhiksha. Bhiksha means literally you go knock on somebody's door and ask for food. This is bhiksha. Only 2 types of people. One is a brahmachari. So in our ashrama dharma, so brahmachari ashrama is there. A student, a person who is only studying and who has no means of livelihood, and that person is taken care of by parents. And if parents are not there, some other elders are taking care of that person. That person, when he asks for food, we cannot say no. It is himsa, it is adharma to say no to a person who is in that studying stage and who asks for food. That person is qualified. Our culture allows that to happen. A grihastha cannot ask another person for food because that person has a means to live, and so he should give, not ask. Likewise, vanaprastha, a vanaprasthi also cannot ask for food. Then sannyasa. Sannyasis, renunciates, sadhus, they are allowed again to ask for food because they have given up their jobs, they have given up, perhaps they have given up everything in the hands of an ashram, or they have some money in their bank account, etc. They're not earning anymore, and they are doing service to the humanity. They are teaching and they're doing other kinds of service. Such a person is allowed to ask for bhiksha. Ask means what? They may not literally ask. Sometimes we see sannyasis knocking on our door and asking for bhiksha. Bhiksha must be given. You can't ask who are you, where are you coming from, why are you not working. All these questions should not be asked. Sannyasa vastram is there, sadhu is there, means you just have to give food. That's it. Oh, that's our culture. You don't ask questions. So these two people. Now Arjuna wants to take bhiksha. Now he is not a brahmachari because he is married. He is married to Subhadra, he is married to Ulupi, he is married to Draupadi, etc. He is married at different times. And he has children. And he is even a grandfather, I think. So Abhimanyu has Parikshit. Like this, he is now a grandfather. So he can't say I'm a brahmachari. That option is left out. So only option left for him is sadhu. And his mind is going towards that sadhutvam, towards that sannyasi life, which we will see in the chapters. In the third chapter, he will say. Second chapter is going to make the case. Krishna is going to make the case that Atma is akarta. You can't ever kill Atma. So even though it appears that you are killing people, the Sharira goes away. But Atma, you don't have to worry. Like that, he is going to talk. Then again, in the third chapter, we'll come back and say, Jayasi chet karmanaste mata buddhir janardana. Hey Janardana, you are praising knowledge so much. And I'm beginning to understand now. And you're saying only this knowledge can remove the sorrow of a human being, because there is no real sorrow. Like that you've taught us. But then why are you asking me to fight? If that is the case, I want to learn some more. Come on, let's go to Rishikesh and let's study. This is what he's going to ask in the third chapter. Fifth chapter is going to say the same thing. What is it? Sannyasam karmanam Krishna punar yogam cha shamsasi. Same question. And then he keeps quiet. Probably he's shy of asking. And then 18th chapter, I think he's going to say something like that. Similar, he's going to say. Sannyasasya mahabaho ityadi, he will ask. So that the Tyaga Buddhi is there. Tyaga, sannyasa is not an easy thing. Simply walking away and all, it's not possible. You try walking away for a few days, then you will know. And I'm missing this and I'm missing that. And all these missing things will come in the mind. And so even Arjuna simply cannot walk away. He thinks he can walk away. So Bhaikshyam, he's talking about Bhaikshyam. And then he makes a very interesting statement here. So Hatva, Gurun Hatva, second line, Gurun Hatva, having killed all these teachers, this Arthakama is there. Arthakamantu. Okay, Hatva, Arthakamantu. There are three words there in that first, what appears to be the first word. Arthakaman Bhunjiya, having killed my gurus, then I am going to enjoy Artha and Kama. All this Aishwarya is there waiting for me. He knows that. Having enjoyed, what kind of enjoyment will that be? He's going to say that. Arthakaman Bhogan Bhunjiya, all these bhogas. Bhoga is an interesting word. Bhoga means any object of enjoyment is called a bhoga. And so they say, bhoga and roga go together. Bhoga and roga. Roga means disease. So you want bhoga? Okay, you take along roga with you also. So, bhoga and bhunjiya, how will it be? Rudhira pradigdha. Rudhira. Rudhira means blood. Blood. All my enjoyments will be stained with blood. That's what he says. He's making he's very clear. Arjuna now is very clear about all this. and I may be able to enjoy, because he's not talking about losing. He's not talking about I'm getting killed. Nowhere he says. He's saying I will win, no doubt, but this victory is going to be stained with blood. I will be haunted. I'll be haunted with the images of this Bhishma who is bleeding to death, and Drona who is bleeding to death, and Drona who is beheaded. Who knows what's going to happen? And these kinds of images will haunt me. Rudira Pradigdha. And how can I enjoy life with this kind of an outcome? This is what Arjuna is saying here. So how do we translate it? Hi Shreyaha Bhavati. Hi Shreyaha. First line, Hi Shreyaha. Indeed, it would be better. Shreyaha here means relatively better. Relatively better. We will talk a little more about Shreyaha later. There is absolute good also. Here, relatively better. Among two options, which is better? So, Hi Shreyaha, it would be better indeed. Bhaikshyam bhoktum, to eat food collected from others. Bhaikshyam bhoktum, api iha loke, in this world. That kind of a life of seeking food from others would be better than what? Gurun Mahanubhavan Ahatva, than to kill these most revered teachers. Ahatva. So Ahatva is not killing. So it's a way of saying Gurun Ahatva, not killing the teachers, I should go towards Bhiksha. That is what he says. So the way we translate is, rather than kill these people, it is better that I seek Bhiksha. Means Bhiksha means that's it. The life is over at that point. There is no more sitting on the throne and this and that, family, nothing. Because family means now I have to protect people. And so for that, this Bhiksha and all won't be enough. So Bhiksha generally is given to an individual, not to a family. So you can only beg for yourself, not for other people. Okay, you can't outsource begging. Okay, this is the idea. So, okay, then what? Gurun Hatva, if I kill them, Bhogan Arthakaman tu Bhunjiya, the pleasures that I would experience in this world. Iha, that Iha means in this world. Ihaiva, Guru Nihaiva, Iha, there is a word Iha there. Iha means here, in this world. I'm not talking about Swarga and all that. In this world, I'm going to enjoy pleasures, right? After this victory, starting from the victory celebration, it's going to be pleasure all the way. And so those pleasures I would experience in this world, Rudhira Pradigdhan Bhavati. They will be stained with blood. Not my blood, with their blood it will be stained. This is what he says. So pretty, he's making a strong case here. And so that is what he said here. The sight of their blood will make me shiver for the rest of my life. He's made that statement. Now he's going to again say this situation is a no-win situation. That's what he's going to say next. Let's see that. Okay. Who else? Hemalata, yes, Ramesh. Let's chant the next one. Everybody can repeat after me. So these verses we just started, Guruna Hatva, they're all in what is called Trishtup Chanda. So until now we had this Katham Bhishma Maham Sankhya, 8 syllables. Katham Bhishmam Aham Sankhya, 8 syllables. Now what? Guruna Hatva. Hi Maha Nu Bhavan. 11 syllables. 11 times 4, 44 syllables. It's called Trishtup Chandaha. So slightly longer because 44 syllables versus 8 times 4 is 32 syllables. Okay. So that is where we are entering here. That's a type of shlokas here. Okay. Everybody can repeat after me. Na chaitad vidmaha
न चैतद् विद्मः
katarannaha
अतरन्नः
gariyaha.
यः
Yeah, we're not able to hear you that well. It's just coming and going. So if you can be closer to the mic, it might help. Yadva jayema.
त्वचमेव
Yadva jayema.
यत्त्वाच
Jayema.
जयेम
Yadivano.
यदि वा नो
Jayeyuhu.
जयेयुः
Yaneva hatva.
यानेन हत्वा
Yaneva
यानेव
hatva.
हत्वा
Na jijivishamaha.
न जीजीविषामः
Tevasthitaha.
एव स्थिताः
Pramukhe.
मुखे
Dhartarashtraha.
आर्तराष्ट्राः
Okay, now let's try again. Na chaitad vidmah kataranno gariyaha.
न चैतद्विघ्नः कतरन्नो गरीयः
Good. Yadva jayema yadivano jayeyuhu.
यद्वा जयेम यदि वा नो जयेयुः
Yaneva hatva na jijivishamaha.
यानेव हत्वा न जिजीविषाम
Tevasthitah pramukhe dhartarashtraha.
तेव स्थिताः प्रमुखे धार्तराष्ट्राः
Yeah, very good. Na chaitad vidmah kataranno gariyaha. Yadva jayema yadivano jayeyuhu. Yaneva hatva na jijivishamaha. Devasthitah pramukhe dhartarashtraha. So here he is going to say again, this is a no-win situation. That's the gist of this verse. It's a no-win situation. What is he going to say? Look at this. So, nachaitat vidmah kataranno gariyaha. Yadva jayema yadivano jayeyu. Yaneva hatva na jijivishamaha. Devasthita pramukhe dhartarashtraha. So, vidmaha, we don't know. We won't know. We don't know. We don't know what. Etat cha etat na vidma. And we don't know. And we don't know this. What is this we don't know? Kataranno gariyah. Gariyah means better. Gariyah means better. Which one is better? Kataranno gariyah. Katarat. Katarat naha gariyah. So katarat means which one of the two? Ubayoho ekaha kaha gariyah. So kataranno gariyah. Which of the two is better? And which two is telling which two options? Okay. Yadva jayema. Jayema, our victory. We're going to win, And that our winning, is it better? Yadiva or no jayeyuhu. no Jayayuhu. Means they win over us. Jayayuhu, they win. So Vidhiling, Sanskrit students. Jayema, Jayayuhu. Vidhiling. So don't know. We don't know if it is better for us to win, or better we get lost. We lose the war to them, whether they win over us. It seems it's not clear to him. It's not clear which one is better of these two. So that is where Arjuna is right now. And then he says, DhritarAshTra te DhritarAshTra pramukhe avasthitaha. He is going to say these DhritarAshtras who are pramukhe, means who are right in front of us. Is 1 second. Yeah. These DhritarAshtra who are in front of us, pramukhe avasthitaha, they are stationed right in front of us. You know what about these DhritarAshtra? Who are they? Who are they? They are the people yaneva hatva. When we kill those people, what will happen to us? We will become na jijivishamaha. Jijivishamaha. We will become people who will not desire to live anymore. This is what his statement is. We will lose interest in life. We won't desire to live at all. So jijivishamaha. So these are all, this in Sanskrit there is a very interesting usage. And for example, bhiksha, bhunj. So there is a dhatu called bhuj, from where you get all this bhoga ityadi. So to experience, to enjoy, to consume, like that. So then the desire to consume, the desire to experience becomes another verb in Sanskrit, where the first consonant gets doubled. So bhuj is the dhatu, to experience. Then the desire to eat will be called bubuksha. Bubuksha. You may have heard about these words. That's why I'm saying it. Bubuksha means hunger. They say hunger. So hunger means what? Desire to eat. So that first consonant bu gets doubled. Bubuksha. And here also same thing. So jijivisha. So because jivati, jayati, jivati here, jivati, not jayati, to live. And that ji becomes doubled, jijivisha. So no desire to live. Desire to live, na jijivishamaha. We will not have any desire to live. So he's already told before that I am going to kill all these people. We will destroy dharma. The society is destroyed. All that he made a case. Therefore now he says, after this war, we will have no desire to live, because it will be hell. Life here will be like naraka. That is what he is saying here. And it would be meaningless to go into this war. And if Krishna may have said, no, it's what he's thinking of doing is not the right thing to do. Arjuna may have said, it may not be right, but still this is the situation. We won't desire to live. That's the way it is. That is what Arjuna is saying here. So how do you translate this? Kataranno gariyaha yetat na vidma. And we do not know which of the two will be better for us. Yadva jayema yadi va no jayeyuhu. Whether we should conquer them or that they should conquer us. Okay? Not clear. Then what? DhritarAshTra, the sons of Dhritarashtra, Yaneva hatva, after slaying home, after killing home, na jijivishamaha, we won't desire to live. Pramukhe avasthitaha, are standing in front of us. It's another way of saying same thing. So the sons of Dhritarashtra, after slaying home, after killing home, we will indeed not like to live. They stand facing us. Facing us means what? Within brackets, you must say, waiting to be killed. That is the meaning here. Facing us, waiting to be killed. So this kind of war, does it make sense to you, Krishna? Tell me, please. Like that, he's made a statement here. And Arjuna is explaining further in the next two verses. I think 8 and then... yeah, so two more verses where Arjuna is going to explain himself and stop. Let's see, very interesting verses. Yeah, who else? Rukmini ji. Is your internet okay there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're going to chant verse number 7. Karpanya dosho upahata swabhavaha prichhami tvam dharma sammudha chetah yachreyah syat nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam karpanya doshopahata swabhavaha pritchhami tvam dharma sammudha chetah yachreyasyan nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam yeah. Karpanya doshopahata swabhavaha pritchhami tvam dharma sammudha chetah yachreyasyan nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. Okay, we will chant the next one also because both go together. Rukmini ji. Nahi prapashyami mamapanudyat yachokam uchchoshanam indriyanam avapya bhumau asapatnamriddham rajyam suranam api chadhipatyam nahi prapashyami mamapanudyat Yacchokamuchchoshanamindriyanam.
यच्चोकमुच्चोषणमिन्द्रियाणाम्
Avapya bhumavasapatnamruddham.
अवाप्य भूमावसप्नवृद्धम्
Rajyam suranamapi chadhipatyam.
राज्यं सुराणामपि चाधिपत्यम्
Nahi prapashyami mamapanudyat. Yacchokamuchchoshanamindriyanam. Avapya bhumavasapatnamruddham. Rajyam suranamapi chadhipatyam. Okay. So here it's better for us to look at the 8th verse first and then come to the 7th verse for a reason which we will see, which you will also see later. So he is using the word shokam. Shokam, yat shokam. So he's talking about his sadness here again. So he's saying I'm terribly sad. I am so sad. I don't see any way in which this sadness can be removed. That's what he's saying in that first line of the 8th shloka. Chokam uchchoshanam indriyanam. The sorrow that has just devastated my body. It has dried up my senses. Uchchoshanam indriyana. The sorrow has just consumed me. My senses are dried up, he says here. Means I can't function now. And senses have to operate properly. In a war, you must be able to see properly. You must be able to hear all the sounds, even the minute sounds you must hear. And of course, the hands and legs should be functioning, and the brain must be super alert. All these are required. And he says, my senses have all dried up. Yat shokam uchchoshanam indriyanam. So he says, nahi prapashyami mama apanudyat. I don't know. I can't see what can remove this sorrow from me. What would remove this sorrow from me? This is what he's saying. So, this sadness, when we become sad, and the sadness lingers, generally we say a particular situation caused the sadness. Okay, this is how we say. I'm sad because I lost my wallet. I'm sad because I became ill. I'm sad because so many reasons are there to give. And we attribute reasons to all these things. It turns out that sadness is always there in us. It is just, for a time being, it's hiding inside. And then we just need a situation to trigger that sadness, to provoke that sadness, or anger, provoke the anger. We are all angry. That anger is there, and then some situation is needed which triggers that anger to come. So all these events that we talk about are really not causes, but they are all triggers. And Arjuna recognizes this also. It appears that because he also, of course, has been sad, has been happy, he's had traumatic experiences in his life, and he's going to have more trauma. Imagine hearing about the son's death. All that is going to happen. So sadness, of course, Arjuna knows what sadness is. But now in this case, and he knows on top of that, his dharma is very clear to him. He's very clear. That's what makes him sad. That I am in a position, a leadership position, where I'm supposed to do something, and I don't see myself doing it. It's a huge conflict. And so that sadness is there. So we say here, Swamiji says here, the sad becomes sad. The already angry become angry. And the already confused become confused, appear confused. Like that Swamiji used to say. And so some reason is required to become sad. Some reason is required to express our anger. Like that he says. So that unwept sadness is there here in the heart. And a situation is needed for it to manifest. Okay. So that Arjuna recognizes here when he says that. And then he says further, Asapatna mriddham rajyam avapya. Rajyam avapya. Rajyam, of course, kingdom. Avapya, gaining this kingdom. Arjuna is sure about victory. There is no doubt about it, clearly. So having gained this victory, gained the kingdom, what kind of kingdom? Riddham Rajya. Riddham, that word, Riddham, means prosperous kingdom. And because Arjuna knows this kingdom, it may not be prosperous now, but once I take over, it is going to be prosperous. And then what? Asapatnam. Sapatnam. Sapatnam means, in general, Sapatnam means a very hostile, inimical, a kind of condition where it's a situation where you have to protect yourself. That is called Sapatnam. Here, Asapatnam Rajyam, Asapatnam, unrivaled kingdom. A kingdom that has no rivals. Means what? If there is a prosperous kingdom or a country, then there is going to be jealousy. There are people around your kingdom or even within your kingdom who are nibbling away, who are trying to find a way to get you. Prosperous kingdom will attract jealousy, will attract other kingdoms. You're not the only king. There are other kings also. So this is going to be constant. Such a person who is also the king of a or a queen of a prosperous kingdom cannot sleep well. Even though prosperous people are happy, cannot sleep well because he has to be on guard, constantly alert. Who is doing what? You must have spies everywhere, and you must constantly have meetings with all these spies. And you must have proper ministers. All these things are there. You never know which minister is doing what. So that fellow also can't sleep. Therefore, a rivaled kingdom is not going to give me happiness. Therefore, he says, Asapatnam Riddham Rajyam. Prosperous, unrivaled kingdom. And you can have a prosperous kingdom. And then now it is prosperous. And or you can be a kingdom. You can be a king. But if it is not prosperous, it's waste. Because then you are going to have all kinds of problems, food shortage, this shortage, that shortage. And at least if you're just a head of a family, then you have to just beg for your family. You have to fend for your family. But if your entire people are all in a famine and all these things, then what will you do? Who will you beg against? And so you have to go to United Nations, United Nations, then beg there and complain there and say do something. United Nations means America, de facto, that's all it is. So everybody else will nod their head. Once in a while, China will come and poke their nose, and then we have to beg from China also. So like that. So therefore, prosperity is important. Rajyam. So Asapatnam Riddham Rajyam. Arjuna is very clear. Look at Arjuna's thinking. He's clear. He understands all these possible situations. And then what? And then he says, not only prosperous kingdom, even after getting this prosperous kingdom, I will be happy. He says, Adhipatyam. If I can, even if I become the Lord, Adhipati, of what? Suranam api. Sura means all the devas. Should I end up in Indraloka? And then Indra vacates his seat for me. Even then, he says, even that deal is not a good deal for me. That's also a bad bargain. That is what he's saying here. So he's pretty clear. And so let's translate this verse and then conclude. Nahi mama apanudyat prapashyami. Mama apanudyat na hi prapashyami. Indeed, I do not see anything that would remove. Remove what? Yat chokam uchoshanam indriyanam. The sorrow, the shoka, that dries up my senses. And then what? Api. The api, word api is there in the last, almost the last word of this shloka. Even if avapya, I were to obtain, even if I were to obtain, get, what is it? Asapatnam riddham rajyam. Obtain an unrivaled and prosperous kingdom. Prosperous kingdom where, we missed one word there, where bhumau. Avapya bhumau. That word there is bhumau. So 3 words appearing as one word. Bhumau, asapatnam riddham, bhumau and asapatna. So there's a sandhi there. So ikoyanachi. Or is it this one? No, this is yanta vanta desha sandhi, I think. Yeah, bhuma. So bhumau, asapat, bhumau means in this bhumi that we are all standing, in this earth he's talking about. Why is he saying in this earth? Isn't it obvious? Because next is Suranam api chadipatya. Therefore he's saying bhumau. So in this earth, even if I were to obtain an unrivaled and prosperous kingdom on earth, and then what? Suranam api cha adhipatyam, and sovereignty over the denizens of Swarga. Surana, citizens of Swarga. So we don't know if they give citizenship and all that, and green card, all that they do or not, we don't know. But denizens of heaven, Swarga. This is what he says here. So you can see, this is a major turnaround for Arjuna. For a guy like Arjuna to walk away from war is just not, it just shakes the whole society up. It must have just, if he had done something like that, fortunately he didn't do, then it would have just decimated Indian society. But so we will see what happens next. So next we will cover this verse number 7, which is where Arjuna will say that I give up, my mind is just confused, and I want to be your student. He's going to say that next. So suddenly this idea of learning more, understanding more comes because Arjuna recognizes that this situation I am not able to figure out. There is fundamentally something missing. In America, they use a phrase. I don't know if they say this in India. What am I missing? They will say. What am I missing? Very interesting phrase. I like that phrase. What am I missing? Means you said so many things, and instead of saying you are not clear, instead of pointing the finger at you, I will say, what am I missing? A very beautiful phrase. I love that. What am I missing? So I point the finger to myself and say, please make it clear to me. So that Arjuna recognizes in the 7th verse. We'll see that in the next class. Good. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.